Alrighty then. How the fuck is everybody doing this evening? Welcome to another episode of David E. Taylor Full Frontal Exposure 2.0, where everybody's opinion is a lie. What we're going to go into about tonight, guys, is we kind of talked about it last night, but we got onto that asshole Mizukami, which we're probably going to talk about him some more tonight too. But what we're going to talk about tonight is David going back into permanent hiding pretty much. And he is. Sorry, I was looking at Mizukami's bullshit. David, because of these lawsuits, let me put up what David's putting on tonight too. It's kind of funny.
Before he entered, he changed from the human form to the demon he really was. Hideous. He was naked. His face had changed from beauty to hideous
This is the stuff that David's playing now.
cruelty. The beautiful coal black locks of hair had become dull brown and were coarse and sparse and stubby like pig bristles. His eyes were incredibly dark and evil.
This is what David E. Taylor has reverted to, because he hasn't put out any new content since fucking forever. And again, how is he maintaining his 501c3 status? Me and Chris Com talk about this all the time. Stand by. Me and Chris Com talk about this all the time. Yo, 5781, good evening. Yo, glad I could make it. Been having a hard time. Been looking forward to this today. Right on, man. Good to have you on, 5781. Good to have you, my brother. So we're going to talk about, man. Let's get involved at 5781. I don't know what your exact location is, but if you're stateside, right? If you're a tax exempt organization, right? Especially one like David's, you have to maintain a certain decorum, so to say, right? To maintain your status. You can't just take the status and not uphold the requirements, right? And that's exactly what David's doing here. David is taking the exemption. He's taken numerous exemptions, actually. He's taken multiple exemptions. Okay, so you're from SoCal. I'm from Cali too, originally 5781. That's originally where I'm from. I'm from Long Beach, dude. I moved up to like the Eastern Sierras and shit though when I was young. Billy Davenport, good evening. How you doing this evening, Billy Davenport? Billy Davenport in the motherfucking house. So what we're gonna do tonight, Billy, is we're gonna talk about David's whole permanent hiding and shutaway and all this, and you can tune in too, Billy. For David, all these lawsuits, right? You got to think about it. You got the deposition, you got the Harold Lewis court case, then you got this current lawsuit. Man, that's 3 fucking lawsuits back to back. Not to mention the social media attention that he's been getting from all of us, right? Definitely.
Came centered around him.
And this is what David has resorted to. But David, still being a religious leader, he has to come out and hold public services. He can't just fucking air this bullshit all the fucking time. He's the religious leader of this group, and by 501c3 status, he's supposed to be out holding fucking
all of my time and effort trying to gain control of him. But he had more control of me than I did of him. Often, he knocked me unconscious and completely controlled my body, using it as he pleased. Frequently speaking through my mouth. He controlled when I ate and slept, how well I did my work.
Sounds just like David. All the shit they're saying here sounds just like fucking David. It really does. Sounds exactly like David, man. Controlling everything that these people do. Right, so we had the deposition. We have the current lawsuit, right? But we don't know what's up with that one. No one called you back, Axe Michelle. That's funny. Uh, if you call, oh, you got a new channel. You are a new channel. October 16th. What's up, Axe Michelle? What are you doing here? Trolling my fucking channel or what? Dude, this channel will oust fucking trolls, dude. Don't troll my channel. It won't end well. I pay close attention to that shit, man. I know there's trolls out there, and I know there's motherfuckers want to get information from us, so just know that I question every new channel that comes in here. It's not to be a dick, but it's just because for the integrity of the group. Because there's people in here that there's people from David's group that would fucking love to know what's inside my head. For sure. So cool, man. Welcome aboard, man. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, and that's what I used to do, Axe Michelle. I used to call the fucking prayer line, man. I used to call the prayer line. I used to call their prayer line, and I would prank call the shit out of them. Let's see here. Let's see.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to...
Oh, here's one.
Recording on Zoom? Who still does that?
Thankfully, with Riverside, you can record audio.
Did I catch you at that time?
This was one of my very first calls, man. What up, Chris Common, the motherfucking house? Saw you before is Carlos. Oh, okay, cool, Carlos. Yeah, give them Yeah. Dude, he's hiding down in Florida, most likely. He's hiding down in Florida. I'm pretty sure the lawyers are looking for him, too. You know what, Axe Michelle? They never knew when I told them. And I've given them a lot of different phone numbers and addresses of the cult, and they're like, oh, okay, sure, we'll take it. And this is... Damn, this one's only got 443 views. All right. I thought I had more. This is a prank call that I did. I know we were talking about the permanent hiding, but this was one of my very first calls. Right, Axe Michelle. This was one of my very first calls of the channel. It's a damn near 30-minute phone call. We'll go ahead and listen to it because you're not going to see much because it was like dark and shit. I was like, dude, this was late at night when these motherfuckers called. It was like 10:30, 11 o'clock, man. I was laying down, chilling, watching TV, and this asshole called. And I don't know who it is, right? But I kept him on the phone for 25 minutes. And, hey, Matthew Moore, good evening, good evening. This is the conversation I had with him. You guys want, check this out.
No, not at all. I'm just kind of hanging out this evening. I had a long day. I worked all day today.
Oh, what do you do?
I'm self-employed.
Oh, okay. Has that been, really prospering and succeeding for you?
Absolutely.
What kind of business is it?
Service industry.
Service industry.
Yes, sir.
And, like what type of service?
It's service industry. Like customer service industry.
I don't think I know what that is.
Okay, I work in customer service.
Oh, so you do your own customer service?
No, I work for a company.
Okay. Yeah, I was just kind of throwing off. You said self-employed. I'm thinking you probably started your own business or something,
Yeah, I'm in the customer service business. I'm self-employed and I have a business that I serve customers.
Oh, tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good to know, man.
Yeah.
Well, definitely, also once we've seen some messages, that's really gonna bless you. Have you? And have you heard any of his messages before? Not just the ones online and everything, but some of his teachings that is not online.
Like which ones?
I can't fucking call anymore, man. I wish. I can't call anymore, man. It sucks. Yeah, they wanted to know the name of my business and everything. See, and I'm not going to give them that, but I do. I'm self-employed, and I own my own shit, dude. I run my own business. And I do well with it, man. I wasn't going to give them any information though. My business is public knowledge, man. That's how they probably found me. That's probably how they fucking found me. Is they had to have done a back search on my phone number. It's the only way they could have found me.
See, maybe like some of the Kingdom of God messages.
Well, no, because if they're not online, I mean, I mean, the only place I watch them is online.
Oh, okay. So you never purchased any, like Kingdom of God or teachings that he has on, the glory of God and the things that's not online, like you said, but it really deals more so getting in depth of the intimacy with the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a woman from
JH in the motherfucking house. Y'all bow down to JH.
From Chicago, even her husband, they both were saying how they've grown up with it in the church where the leader, the pastor, literally, they looked at the pastor one time and her eyes, which are dark brown, but then Jesus was, of course, inside of that pastor. The Bible says Christ in us, the hope of glory, right?
Yeah.
And so, the experience where the pastor's eyes literally was changed blue, and they knew Christ was in her.
Okay.
And so to go from that into coming to a realm where Jesus literally appears to you face to face yourself, or himself rather. they're just over the hills with that.
Mm-hmm.
So they never had a visitation from Jesus personally.
This guy's really trying to put it down.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us Christians. That's what makes us, who we are.
Yeah.
Has never experienced the Lord face to face. Have you had that experience before?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, tell me about that.
Which time? It's got to be thousands of times, really.
I would.
Hey, Billy Davenport, I can guarantee you that David's will not come out of Shutaway. He will not come out of his fucking hiding. I guarantee you that. You know why? Because people are looking for him. Attorneys are looking for him.
Tell me about the first time he appeared to you face to face.
Oh, it had to have been right after.
Oh, this is where I was. All right, this is where I go into my face-to-face visitations with Jesus.
I was saved.
Oh man, this was good.
He came to me in a dream one time, like Paul did on the road to Damascus. You know how Paul had like night visions and things like that. Those were the kind of things that happened to me.
Wow, man, that is incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty phenomenal, right?
It is too phenomenal because that's not happening for everybody,
Yeah.
It's not happening for a lot of Christians, it's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is,
this guy good.
for God to give, just like even in the time of Moses, God was speaking to the prophets then.
One more
God was speaking to.
God speaking to who?
Yeah, so in the time of Moses, there were other prophets, even his sister and brother were prophets as well,
Yeah.
Yeah, so the way that God would speak to prophets even then, but then even God, the scripture says that how God spoke to Moses was face to face as a man does his friend.
Mm-hmm.
And so the visitation of the Lord.
Fuck yeah, Chuck Wood. Yeah, man, he's got loan sharks probably looking for him, man. That's okay. That's exactly right, Axe Michelle. Right, check it out, dude. You're exactly right, dude. He could have fucking bankrolled off of the pandemic, right? He could have absolutely bankrolled off the pandemic had he came out and just recorded new stuff, right? I am no one in the motherfucking house. He could have banked it. He could have banked it had he played his cards right. And I'm with you. It's like, how is he getting money? And me and Chris Com talk about this all the time, man. How is he maintaining his 501c3 status if he's not holding fucking regular church services anymore, man?
That even prophets can have today, even believers can have today. But then God says, I'm sending you a face-to-face prophet.
Yeah.
That's gonna bring deliverance like you've never seen before. That is incredibly insane.
Right? Ted Cruz be like, Odin visited me first before Jesus? He'd be like, who's Odin?
And so for God to connect you here, it is literally just like the Lord, because you read the face-to-face book, didn't you?
Ask Michelle, that's why I encourage everybody to file fraud against this piece of shit, man. That's why I encourage everybody to fucking file fraud and report his YouTube channel, because YouTube is allowing him to run the scam on the platform after he's already been reported numerous times. Now look where he's caught up in. He's caught up in a financial lawsuit. Right? What the fuck? That's what I don't get. I don't get it. I tell YouTube, I'm like, hey, he's fighting a financial battle right now. He's fighting a financial lawsuit. They don't give a shit though. They don't give a shit that he's running the scam on the platform. YouTube fucking buried David. They don't give a shit. They'll just fucking take his channel down. Like, okay, we took his channel down.
No, I didn't.
Oh man.
Is that the stuff online is that the stuff you were telling me that's not online?
Yeah, his shit's gonna be real limited though, Chris Com. His shit's gonna be real limited though. I've seen ads on his channel too, but it's pretty limited right now. It's not a lot of videos.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's not a lot. But we do have
Chris Com, I found another fucking porn bot in one of his chats the other night, dude. So he's paying for his views and his subscribers, dude.
He does have it as an ebook.
Oh, okay.
On our website.
Okay.
You can get it that way.
Okay.
But even in the face-to-face book, there's people, overseas or even here in America. Of course, like we both know, it's not happy for everybody. But those who have, had visitations from the Lord, like one gentleman, in Nigeria, he's had visitation from the Lord since he was young.
Yeah, see, that's how it was for me too.
Yeah, but the thing is, when he said literally when he got connected here, even though
That's the thing. He's paying for his ads, and no, solar panels are not free. They're not. Solar panels aren't free. They're a fucking scam. You got to pay for them.
the Lord had appeared to him several times throughout his life. He said when he got connected here, he said the way that Jesus would appear to him and how close here he got with Jesus, he said that's just insane, because he thought that everybody had it like this. That because the Lord would appear to whoever he wills, he thought it was just normal for everybody. But he found out that when he read the face-to-face book, his experience with the Lord was intensely increased and turned up. He didn't think it was going to be that much more.
Yeah.
He thought it's just going to share testimonies with others. There's over 18 million people connected.
Y'all put your goddamn hands together for Jada Shelby. And I'm with you there, Jada. He's probably so fucking strung right now that he probably can't be on TV based off his last performance in July 15th, right? I'm not on my deathbed, but I look and sound like shit.
They could have just share testimony with other people, but he didn't know that God was going to bring him to more because of the grace of Son of Man in God's life.
How many people are connected at JMMI?
Over 18 million people.
Over 18 million? Oh, wow.
All hail the meat lord.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that big.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Jada Shelby, did you fucking notice that too? Dude, I've seen him in a lot of his fucking videos, and that's not nodding off. That's motherfucking browning out, man. I never done heroin, but I knew some people who were heroin addicts, and that's exactly what nodding off, like browning out, looked like. It really did. Like it almost looked like David was fucking on a good one on some fucking H, man, and he was like, really, that's what it looked like to me. But I don't know. I'm just saying, man. Never done heroin, but if he definitely was on something to be, yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're doing good then.
This is a phone call I had with one of the cult members. This was posted April 4th, 2021. So last year. This is one of my very first phone calls with the cult, man.
You know, that's the thing about God and about the kingdom. Love said that the more they were afflicted, the more they grew, the more they multiplied.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even
Yeah.
with
Yeah, see, there's all walks of life here, man. Oxy will do it to you. Kid Frost says, I was an H for a long time and he was feeling no pain. Yeah, man. Yeah, this shit's, it's real serious, man. And heroin's a big deal right now, man.
and in the book of Acts, you know the scripture, how in one day there were 3,000 that were added to the church. There should always be a continual addition and increase to God's kingdom of souls.
Smash that like.
And the reason why so many people are connected here is because they themselves have that visitation from the Lord.
Yeah. Quite a few, I would expect.
Yeah. Oh, no, more than a few.
Mm-hmm.
Literally thousands and millions of people have experienced Jesus face to face by connecting here.
And what about Apostle Taylor? How many times has he seen Jesus?
Say that one more time.
How many times has Apostle Taylor seen Jesus?
Thousands. That's even 7.
So, what gang did he use? What gang did he run with?
Well, if you want to know his background,
Yeah, he was all, well, if you want to know his background, you gotta buy the book.
you got to read the biography.
Okay.
Yeah. Because,
Right, Jada? Those dark circles under his eyes, heavy opiates. Uppers and downers, man. He's got to have both. He's probably got to have enough to fucking... They probably pump in enough into him to fucking kill an elephant, man. Or a walrus, for that matter.
I don't really go into a lot of details. I know which one it was, you know. But he doesn't go into all the details. He even had the brand, and they showed the brand one time as well that he had before.
Yeah.
Even how his dad, you know, the dad was with
Oh, yeah, towards the end. Shut
the dad was and his dad was, you know, clowning about how when he came.
Yes, Kid Frost, that's what I was thinking, man. Like, speedballing it, dude. Speedballing it, man. He was doing it fucking dirty, dude. I've heard about those, man. I've heard about a speedball, dude. I would never do one, and I would never want to fucking do one, dude. I would not want to fucking come down off of that, dude. Holy shit. I would imagine you would feel like an absolute fucking train wreck. I'm just guessing, man. I'm just guessing.
And he saw that brand, he whooped him. He was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Ted Cruz with the top down calls him a sofa bison.
You know, so
Ted Cruz, dude.
And has he said he even said he's been spanked by Jesus.
yeah, he's been corrected by the Lord. That's right.
Oh, he has?
Because the Lord corrects those whom he loves, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think that's great.
Yeah,
That's what needs to be done.
yeah, that's right. Needs to be done to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And those who don't get correction like that,
What about you? Have you ever been spanked by Jesus?
yes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Does he use a belt or a hand?
I fucking asked
No,
him
not
that.
literal spanking. So I think he's probably talking about literal. No, not literal spanking.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Oh,
what a
shit.
spanking is, isn't it?
Oh,
That's
fuck.
right.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe I fucking asked
Imagine
him
you spent
I fucking asked him if he's a hand or a belt.
months scheduling that One Dream podcast interview.
Just have bad internet connection, making you
Yeah, I'd imagine.
I'm pretty sure when you have... No, not literal spanking. So I think he's probably talking about literal. Yeah, that's right. Needs to be done to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And those who don't get correction like that,
What about you? Have you ever been spanked by Jesus?
yes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Does he use a belt or a hand?
No, not literal spanking. So I think he's probably talking about literal. No, not literal spanking.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what a spanking is, isn't it?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty sure when you have certain conversations with certain people who know you, you know, and you use certain lingo, they know what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not a literal spanking. And if you did get a literal spanking from the Lord, why not? If you see that Jesus them to turn the tables upside down in the synagogue. So he gets ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, you know.
I'm surprised the guy stayed on the phone this fucking long with me. Usually they're kicked off the phone or something. She's like, I gotta go to a meeting. But I think once they found out they were getting like prank called and shit, they made up the meeting thing. I don't know. But this guy stayed. This is a 25-minute phone call. And we're gonna keep going.
A lot of times people will base their experience with the Lord, or some other people's relationship with the Lord based on what they have when they've had not the same experiences.
Yeah.
And so some, you know, even some pastors and some leaders will say, "Well, no, the Lord doesn't do that." But the thing is, if it's in the Bible, and even in the Old Testament or New Testament, you know, and it's like pastors and leaders will say, you know, God won't call you a snake. Well, Jesus did call the Pharisees and the scribes snakes and vipers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so the church has made.
And this, you guys, just listen. This is inside the mind of a fucking cult member, dude. If you really, really just sit and listen. This is dude. This is for real. Like, dude, this is where I'm at with these guys. Like, I'm inside their minds. Like, not literally, but like listening to these guys. This is from last year, and I don't even know if this guy's still there. He could be fucking gone for all we know. We don't know that. But when you listen to him, you can tell how programmed they are. You really can. He's making no sense. You're absolutely right, Kid Frost. It's all programmed, just kind of verbal, religious, I don't want to say religious nonsense, but it's like, it's just coached the verbal diarrhea, basically.
Made Jesus to be, you know, so kind of which he is, but they don't know the other side of Jesus. They don't know him intimately like this. They say, well, yeah, he loves me, so he's not going to correct me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he corrects you, then allow him to correct you in whatever way he wants to do it.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been with the ministry for, sir?
Yeah, I've been with the ministry for about 8 years.
Oh, okay. And you're a minister?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where did you go to school at to become a minister?
So I went to school here.
Oh, and you got your degree from JMMI?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was accredited school.
Yeah. And so, you know, Jesus had a ministry as well, and he had a schooling and teaching.
So I can get a degree through JMMI?
So when Jesus told the disciples, listen to me for a moment.
But I'm just curious, can I get a degree through JMMI?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. And it's accredited through the state?
It's accredited through the state. It's accredited, yes. Why not?
Okay, that's where I got him on that one. Was how I was saying he got a degree through JMMI and that it's accredited through the state. Right? JMMI is not accredited through the fucking state. That guy did not get a fucking degree plan from this fucking place. There is no fucking degree plan. That's what I've been saying here. The same shit happened with the House of Prayer Christian Church. They were giving out fucking bogus fucking degrees, man. And I've been reporting this to the fucking IRS that this guy's running a fucking college mill, like a diploma fucking false college. And that he's saying that these fucking degrees are accredited, man. Absolute fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. House of Prayer Christian Church got raided by the FBI about 6 fucking months ago. Yeah, not fucking accredited.
If you want to get ministered and taught by the Lord and taught the things of the kingdom, yes. It's called emphasis by you.
It is. It's a worthless fucking degree, Ted Cruz, and I think we've even talked about it. It's a worthless fucking degree. Me, you, and I think Tommy Gunn have talked. We've all kind of. I think I've kicked it around with you, Ted Cruz, and I've also kicked it around with Tommy Gunn that that what he's doing is a fucking diploma college mill type place where it's like an endless degree. There's no fucking end to the degree plan. It's just like, oh, you got to keep going. You got to keep doing this. You got to keep going farther. You got to keep doing this. Has anybody fucking noticed with David's like the wife, the woman, the warrior, all this other bullshit? There is no end to his fucking bullshit college. Right? There is no fucking end to it. It's a continuous fucking degree plan. The same shit, I'm telling y'all, House of Prayer Christian Church just got fucking popped for 6 fucking months ago.
Lineage University, I bill you.
You bill me? You bill me?
Smash that like.
Bill you?
I missed what you said last time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so if you've been watching and following the ministry, Apostle has a university, inheritance by lineage university. Even many others who have come to the training, they've gotten certificates for their classes.
And how much do the classes cost?
So they're free.
Oh, they're free?
I know it's not. I know it's not normal because 21st century ministry, they charge you for their schooling, but according to the Bible, Jesus didn't charge his students to get teaching, did he? No, he didn't. And so it's wonderful that you have a lot of questions, but you understand that you've been connected with a face-to-face prophet his pattern is after the Lord Jesus.
His patterns?
Yeah.
The patterns that he runs in?
The patterns.
The pattern that he has is after the Lord Jesus, and so that's why you see where
That's one of David's words, patterns. He says patterns.
everybody else is charging students to go to class or come to ministry school, but we don't see that Jesus did.
Yeah, on his later videos, Kid Frost is saying here, what he does, he says, "Oh, the first year is free, but we need $150,000 donation." It's like, dude, how the fuck you gonna say a school's free and then turn around and ask for $150,000, David?
Dude. Right? Is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Jesus didn't charge a fee or tuition for the 12 apostles, for the 70 apostles, or 70 disciples, or even the 120 disciples. He didn't charge them not a dime. He just said,
So why is David charging him $150,000 for the first fucking year?
Oh, I thought there was only 12 disciples, not 120.
But you gotta continue to read the scriptures. Yeah, there were 70 that came as well, 70 more, and then it grew to 120. And then you remember at some point they got offended when he was talking about he said eat of my flesh and drink of my blood and things like that. And they got offended and they left Jesus because they thought he was talking about cannibalism and stuff like that. Remember that in the scriptures?
Yeah, I do.
Right, yeah, so that wasn't just the 12. No, that was, they were back down to 12.
So they jumped up about 100 apostles and they dropped back down to 12. Got it.
Okay.
And then, of course, yeah, so you gotta understand, this is, real ministry, man.
Y'all put your goddamn hands together for Michelle motherfucking Jones in the motherfucking house. Michelle Jones been with the channel pretty much since it fucking started. So big shout out to you, Michelle. Thanks for being here with us. Yes, Ted Cruz. Yeah. Yes, dude. Let's touch on that. That one that got busted, House of Prayer Christian Church, right? Dude, you don't hear shit about that. Dude, they were taking pensions, man. They were taking veteran pensions. You know what the government's not going to fucking fly too well with? Motherfucking scam artists like that taking government fucking money. Nah, Michelle, thank you. You've been with us fucking since the beginning, man. I was just thinking about that today. Like, I was looking at all the early subscribers, and I just want to give a shout out to all you guys, man. All you guys, everybody that's here, all the subscribers, man. Big shout out to you guys, and especially the ones that have been here from the beginning after my first channel got taken down and started over on a new one. So thank you guys for that. And thank you for being here again and dissecting this fucking piece of shit cult. And what we're talking about is this whole inheritance by lineage university, Michelle, is because they were talking about a phone call and this guy was saying, oh yeah, it's an accredited university. Okay, well, if it's accredited, where's your college degree? What's the degree plan? Where's the syllabus? And what I was talking about, Michelle, is about 6 months ago, a church by the name of House of Prayer Christian Church. There's numerous locations around America, and all of them were right next to fucking military bases, right? And what this House of Prayer Christian Church was indeed a fucking cult, right? But what they were doing, Michelle, is they were taking veteran pensions, right? They were taking veteran pensions, veteran benefits, and pumping them into this fucking cult. One thing led to another. Somebody fucking finally found out about it from the government, and guess who fucking walked in the front fucking door about 6 months ago? The FBI. The federal fucking government did. Federal marshals, government, they all did. Fucking shut him down. That pastor, I haven't heard a thing about that motherfucker. Yeah, scamming GI bills, man. I take that very fucking personal because I wish I could find that motherfucker. We're not vigilantes here, guys. Just keep that in mind. I'm just saying, if I saw that guy, I would definitely take a felony for him. That leader, House of Prayer Christian Church.
And so you have a lot of questions, and it sounds like you're really, really curious about what this really is, even though you have visitation from the Lord yourself. But the thing is, for you to be connected here,
Michelle Jones, he's doing the exact same fucking thing, man. He's doing the exact same fucking thing, which is why, once again, I urge everybody, fill out the fraud reports, put them in the mail, get the IRS involved, because that's the only way this is going to stop, guys.
it is more.
Only way.
It is more extensive and beyond just the visitation that you only had.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I've had a lot of visitations that have,
Yeah. And I've had several as well since I've got connected to the ministry.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. See, some people may have a pride in the fact that the Lord has appeared to them.
Hey, St. Paris, it is a scam. It's 100% a fucking scam. It's a college scam, man. So we're just saying, it is a full-blown college mill education scam.
Over time.
Mm-hmm.
But for those who never see Paul, he didn't have pride like that. He was the one who was killing Christians.
Paul was?
Slicing their heads. Yeah, slicing their heads off. Murdering Christians. Persecuting Christians. All of that. And when Jesus shows up in his life, from that time on, he didn't have a pride in, the Lord has come to me. No, he was very humble about that because he remembered where he came from.
Right.
He was
Learn to grow like Bruce Leroy, Chad Shelby. That's fucking funny.
he remembered his humble beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Smash that like.
as my grandmother, brought me to church and, started playing the instruments and everything,
Uh-huh.
When I got introduced to face-to-face, you understand that there's people who want visitations like you had, who want visitations like I have had since I've been connected, who want visitations like Apostle said has had and many others have had.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but one thing I love about Apostle, his humility, is he will hear somebody's visitation and don't judge their visitation, even if he didn't have that same visitation. He's so humble. He will learn from someone else's visitation.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know the Lord Jesus had that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. That's what that was in Jesus' house. I didn't know that was in heaven, even though he's had visitations to heaven many times.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven is so massive. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, heaven's real big.
It's real big. So people will judge someone else's,
I fucking agree with them.
relationship with the Lord based on what they have. But Apostle, he doesn't do that.
What does he do?
He listens to people's visitation. He listens to what they have to say.
What does he do?
And he encourages them to go after more.
Uh-huh.
And because of that humility, that's why the grace of God is on his life so strongly.
Yukon Jack Stormbrider in the motherfucking house.
That people who get connected here, their visitation increase even more. And like the Lord told him, he says in 2008, he said, David, if you write this book, he says, those who I've appeared to you already, when they read this testimony that I'm causing you to release into the earth, they will have what's on your life, I will increase more in their life as well. Just like a Jewish couple. Just watch this. This is a wonderful.
I have
Just like a Jewish couple.
I have a quick question too.
One second, I want you to hear this as well before you answer your question.
Okay.
There's a Jewish couple who's had many visitations, and they're in their 70s or 80s. They're in Pennsylvania, and they both have had visitations. The husband and wife.
Yeah.
The moment that and the gentleman he had a few visitations to heaven as come into an even more
Yeah.
depth and intimacy with God.
Yeah.
That's what's on the man of God's life, is to bring people closer. Because you gotta understand, you know, now my relationship, that doesn't mean that there's someone who has a better relationship with the Lord than me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But when Jesus is coming to people and telling them, this is my friend, my closest friend, like a guy who was 51 years old, had no brain injury, no mental disorder, none of that. Just 3 weeks ago, the Lord appears to him and takes him to heaven and tells him, my friend David, he's not fake, he's real. And Jesus tells him, don't listen to others. He is my closest
Oh
friend.
shit, man.
So Jesus is telling David not to listen to anybody else.
No, I don't think you were listening. I was telling you a visitation that someone had, that Jesus was telling this gentleman who's 51 years old to not listen to other people who speak evil of the man of God.
Yeah, check this shit out. Yukon Jack Storm Rider.
Okay.
And Jesus tells this gentleman, he says, my friend David is not fake, he's real. He's my closest friend. This gentleman doesn't know.
That was some.
When you hand someone your logo sticker, you put your brand out into the world. Because
Anything about the ministry because he's newly connected.
Yukon Jack Storm Rider. I know you're still kind of new to the channel. This was one of my earliest phone calls that I did to the cult, dude. It was a 30-minute phone call, bro. And I do this. The reason these phone calls was really, yo, Scooby in the motherfucking house. Storm Rider, this was one of my earliest phone calls, man. And it came in late. It was late at night, dude. It was like, dude, I was chilling on my couch, relaxing. And this guy called, man. And I did what I could to keep him on the phone as long as possible. And like you're coming in towards kind of the mid phone call, but I do have a playlist full of these phone calls too.
Okay.
And so when Jesus and God validates a man or someone like that, Jesus don't say things just to say it. God is not going to say, this person is my closest friend, and then he has an even closer friend. Closest means closest. Just like you're not going to say, well, I do have a favorite color. This is my more favorite color. Which one is your favorite color? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite color?
You have a favorite color?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good. Me too.
What was your question, though?
I was going to ask if you knew anything about the current court case with David Taylor regarding the residential center.
That's right. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna hit him with at the end. It was the court case with Harold Lewis.
Because he doesn't have a court case.
Yeah, there's an active court case with him right now. I was wondering if you might know anything about it. Yeah, I have the court case number right here. Do you want it? Okay. I'm telling you there is because I'm looking at the court case right now online, and the Missouri.
That's your question. You have visitation from the Lord, right?
Yeah.
And so, you're bringing up some insane court case that may be online and may be false, because like I said, he does it. And so, to bring this up, what does that have to do with the visitation of the Lord and being intimate with God?
I don't know. You guys called me at 10:30 at night.
Okay.
Michelle, this is one of my earliest phone calls, man, to the cult.
You guys, is that pretty typical for you guys to call 10:30 at night? And
Is it typical for someone to be dying on the deathbed and they call into a ministry?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know if somebody on their deathbed is gonna be calling into David's ministry.
And so the thing is, James, that this was the problem. All you have to do is say in the beginning that, I don't feel comfortable, talking with someone at this, the ministry coming at this time of the night. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, you guys did it last night too.
Well, I didn't call you last night.
Yeah, okay. The night before this, it was Steve that called, or it was Crib Keeper.
Yeah, Minister Larry called me last night.
Yeah, it was Larry.
I think his name, whoever Larry is.
The thing is, did you tell Minister Larry in the beginning that you didn't feel comfortable? You didn't want to call that late at night.
No, I let him feed me all his bullshit first.
So you're
Yeah.
See, when the Lord appeared to Isaiah, he had unclean lips.
Dude, you're not. You know what? You're not making any sense, dude. You're like so full of shit. I don't even know why you're following this idiot. He's in a lot of trouble. He's in trouble for tax evasion.
He's not. So the thing is,
He's got you guys so brainwashed. How long has it been since you've seen your family?
so this is what God laughs at his enemies. So the thing is,
18 million followers, dude. You know what?
lied about your visitation, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not lying about my visitations.
Like Isaiah said, I saw the Lord seated on the throne and his train filled the temple.
Yeah, the Crypt Keeper is George Scott.
So you didn't see it for Isaiah, see the Lord. He had unclean lips, the Bible said, if you read the scriptures. And so when he had visitation of the Lord from the Lord like that, his uncleanness was changed. God cleansed his lips.
You know, you guys are reading selected scripture, and you guys twisted, turned the Bible. You guys twisted. David Taylor needs his mouth cleansed because he probably smells like rotten Big Macs and mayonnaise. How long has it been since David fasted? How long has it been since David fasted? How long has it been since David fasted? I don't need to fast because I'm in good shape.
So you think fasting is for good shape? You don't know what fasting is.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta do better than this. You gotta really seek God for yourself.
You guys should seek God for yourself. You guys are following the cult.
You gotta really strive. And so that's how I know you haven't had visitation of the Lord, because if you have visitation from Jesus personally,
You don't know anything about me.
you don't
I'm surprised you guys call me back because I've tried to call the ministry. I've tried to call your prayer line and nobody. Listen to you. See, you can't handle the fact that people try to talk over you.
You don't call someone else ministry on a call. That's just against kingdom protocol.
Kingdom protocol, huh? What kingdom?
God's kingdom. And so
And JMMI is God's kingdom with his cult following of like 15 people.
you're fake, man. And so listen, if you want to get delivered, you know,
You're fake, dude. You're fake. You had to call me at 10:30 at night to try to scam me out of money. You're dumb. You can't even handle the fact when people talk over you. Like, you just got to start talking over people. That's your guys' like mechanical ploy when you guys are like being questioned by somebody intelligent. So you call me at 10:30 at night. You try to scam me out of money. David Taylor's broke.
are you crazy? There's a multi-million-dollar ministry.
Bullshit. He hasn't filed his taxes in 3 years. I've seen the IRS forms online. You guys don't know that's public information, right?
You're full of it, man. But listen, you can get delivered if you can know the truth, because the truth will make you free.
Okay.
Let's see.
Always wanted to create your own internet radio station, but found it too complicated? With Radio King, it's never been easier. We've developed a solution that allows you to
Okay, we'll do one more, then I'm gonna wrap it up. We can call David Taylor's title company, which I did do. Which, in fact, they are in fucking Clearwater, Florida. Or I called Dr. Mike Evans too. This was a different one. That was a lady. That one.
Gentleman the gentleman he raised from the dead.
Okay, that was a different one. That was from one of our followers.
Some kind of financial prayer to really help my family to get off the ground.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course we can.
Okay.
Definitely. Okay. Well, I'm definitely ready to pray and stand in agreement with you, Frank, for your family's faith. Let them find them. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
This is Frank's phone call.
Yeah, I've been really seeing how. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The guy on the phone is Brad. And the guy that's talking to him is Frank.
Oh, I was just gonna ask another question, but what were you saying?
I was gonna ask, like, are you a part-time minister? Are you into ministry?
I mean, yeah. I'm actually full time here at the ministry, and I've been a part for some years, and I'm on the prayer line tonight, so, we have a lot of people that call in, and, we pray for them, minister to them, help them, and many of them get miracles, so it's exciting. I know it's your first time, so this is what we do, quite a bit, so.
Yes.
But I love it. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's great. I saw what Apostle was doing with the Inheritance by Lineage University. I was kind of interested in that. And I was wondering if maybe you could fill me a little bit more in on that process, on how I could go about maybe joining that college and getting my degree from there.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, yeah, that's actually, I'm glad you saw that. It's actually.
Once again, I just want people to know that they're running a full-blown fucking scam. Yeah, that's how they say it's full-time ministry and they're not getting fucking paid. They have probably no fucking W-2s, no 990s, no income. It's a fucking forced labor cult. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. That's part of my shit, Michelle. Yeah. The other one's right up here, Michelle, right where I can see it.
Being, worked on. Right now it's not like the building isn't like finished quite yet.
Where is the building?
That's definitely like a future thing.
Where is the main school gonna?
You know what? It's actually being worked on. So it's not quite finished yet, but there will be a lot more details and announcements. They'll be announced later. Especially on Facebook.
Right. Do they have a location set for the school yet?
Did you say a website?
Do they have a location set for the college campus yet?
So here's what I was doing. I was basically asking all these really difficult questions. Or no, is this Brad or is this James? I think this might be Brad. But I was asking him questions about the Inheritance by Lineage University, trying to get a lot of questions out of him. Just again, you guys probably none of this stuff could ever be used in a court a lot because I didn't tell anybody they were being recorded, right? This is just proof to show us out here that this is indeed a full-blown fucking scam. All right, so for anybody that's looking for David E. Taylor, guess what? They're gonna run into shit about him being a fucking scam artist.
So that'll be given in the announcement. So there'll be some announcements coming up with that, as far as like location and details and all that.
Oh, okay, that's great.
But,
yes. Okay.
Yeah, but for now, people are.
Michelle, that was some of the first fucking flair I got for the channel. Hell yeah, I was gonna sport it. Fuck yeah. For sure, it's still up on the wall. It's just behind me here. I moved it, Michelle. It's up there now. The Convoy of Miracles is fucking parked. Bill Davenport.
Who are interested, we are taking, their names and information, and, you can actually start it, even virtually. There's a lot of, mentoring that Apostle Taylor does and teaching through the university, and there's a program called Mentorship, and you can be a part no matter where you're at in the world, and until the university is finished, and it's people can come and attend in person. A lot of people are still studying and learning and growing, where they're at, and we'll send them teachings and different videos and stuff that really grow their faith and encourage them, just as if they were there in person. But this is where we're starting out at. And so if you're interested in that, I can definitely take some information. It doesn't cost anything.
Where are you guys starting out at? Where do you start out at online?
Yeah, definitely. Like there's the website. There's a lot of good things to check out there. But I'd mainly be sending.
Nisi, Texas. I'm in Texas also. You're right. We are in Texas. You don't need consent to record conversations. You're absolutely right. I don't. But if this was going to be taken to court, and they would not be able to use this as evidence, basically. They would not be able to use this as evidence because he was not aware that it was being recorded. Different standards. I looked up the laws. Now, it is a one-party state. However, there's laws that apply, Nisi, Texas. I'm in South Texas too, man. I'm in San Antonio. There's laws. I looked up both states. I looked up for the state that they're in, and I also looked up Texas. But either way, I don't give a fuck what laws are involved because these guys are fucking scam artists. They can kiss my ass. If they're going to run the fucking scam, Nisi? Yeah. Oh, hey, we doing? Yeah, so yeah, Nisi, if these guys are going to run the scam, right? If these guys are going to run the scam, Nisi, there are laws that apply. I've looked them up, and it is Tom Bombadil in the motherfucking house. There are laws that apply. However, again, these guys have already sent me death threats and cease and desist. I've told them, kiss my ass. There's nothing you can do about it, which there isn't. There's nothing they can do about what I'm doing here, right? If they can run the scam on the internet, we can for sure report it. We can report them to the IRS because they are for sure scamming the IRS, right? By not filing. And it just, Nisi, Texas, it wouldn't, if they took me to court and say their defense wanted this as evidence, it wouldn't be able to be used. Straight up.
Like teachings, like sermons Apostle's done. That's what you'd start out at. You'd be like listening to some foundational teachings he's done, and just working through those. What's
included in these foundational teachings?
Right. So teachings about the original teachings Jesus taught, in the Bible, like his Apostles' revelation on it. He has a very close relationship with Jesus, and he teaches you a lot of what Jesus taught him.
I haven't been out of Shutaway for 12 fucking months, but hey, I'm still gonna fucking scam everybody because that's just what I do.
Personally, in these messages, and so they're beautiful messages. I mean, they're timeless, and to be honest with you, a lot of other schools would charge money for these, but Apostles' Heart is that you just learn and grow and encourage your faith, and have a deeper intimacy with God. So, if you're part of this free program, he sends them to you for free.
No, you're absolutely right. It is. And the thing is the fact that they are a public entity. You're absolutely right. I'm with you there. When it's publicly available, they're a public entity filing under 501c3. They're a nonprofit, public organization, absolutely. And when they're putting shit out on the internet, yeah, privacy is not included. However, when it comes down to recorded conversations over the phone, that's different territory. Like, these guys called me, which is fine. I'll record the fucking phone call all day. But say they wanted to try and get me on some sort of evidence, even if they tried to come after me, it couldn't hold up in court. They wouldn't be able to hold. Yeah, you're right. Privacy is not recognized on public platforms like this. You're absolutely right. But the fact that I did record them without his knowledge, they could be like, oh, he recorded us without his knowledge. But no, motherfucker, Texas is a one-party state. I don't have to tell you shit. However, this would be admissible. How do you say it? Like this wouldn't be able to hold up as evidence in court. But they couldn't sue me on anything. But what I was doing here in EC Texas is this is a full-blown. It's a sex cult. It's a money laundering organization. It's a college scam. This guy is scamming veterans. I have the paperwork here that has shit on it. It's showing like, hey, he wants to know if people are veterans, if they're taking a pension, whatever. And they do. They want to know every fucking thing about you.
And where does it call it?
So my goal is to get everything I can about them onto the public platform. That way everybody's aware about the bullshit that's going on. That way nobody can say, oh, we didn't know it's a fucking cult. But yeah. Yeah, Nisi. See that frame up there on the left? That's actually a cease and desist from this cult. They've tried to take me out. It hasn't worked. He doesn't have money. He doesn't have enough. He's fighting a federal lawsuit right now. He's fighting a $2.2 million federal lawsuit and growing because he's paying storage fees. David doesn't have a lot of money. If it is, it's all in real estate, and most of the real estate is shit. It's on the internet. How the hell is it private? These are people that were around him. He never called them liars. He only calls the listener a liar. Yeah, and that's, Nisi, where we live. I know for sure they're not going to fucking come out to where I live. They've actually sent me messages on my Yelp business page, sending out business requests. I'm like, oh, you guys think this is a fucking joke, huh? Okay, that's cool. Well, guess what? I have more information than you guys do. That's fine. Send me fucking. David had to dump liquid cash into real estate, which was no doubt going to be a lot of it. Why do you think David bought all those properties up? That was Yeah, we're in fucking Texas. Texas is constitutional carry. The nearest help is probably 45 minutes away, right? I got 2 dogs that are fucking yappers. They'll tell me if anybody's even coming down the fucking street, really. So yeah, I know for sure. I've already received death threats. I got the emails. If they did anything dumb, it would make me a martyr. And I don't think they're going to do that.
Let's begin at.
I don't want to be a fucking martyr, but if it would solidify the point, basically, if they were to do something dumb to me. Catch my drift? I'm not going to do anything dumb to him because it would solidify their point, like, oh, well, Jesus was persecuted. Look at what they did to him. You know, I'm not going to go and do anything dumb to them because it would solidify both sides' cause. Catch my drift? So I'm not going to do anything dumb. I can do just as much damage right from here as the next person, really. There's a lot more people coming out too.
Where does this college begin?
When you use Jobber to help manage your business,
they're the best.
I'm not understanding the question.
Where do I go when this college begins? Where will I go to the campus for the harvest? Because that's what the Inheritance by Lineage University is.
So Frank, right? Your name is Frank.
Yes.
I think I've stated a few times. It'll be announced about the location. I'm not able to tell you this time.
Right, Cutlass Supreme, and that's the thing. He may have some cash left, but any cash he's getting in, he's paying lawyer fees right fucking now. That's for sure. That is one solid fact of life for David right now. Fucking lawyer fees and the loan shark fees, right? He's got a $4.8 million fucking high interest loan from a high risk investor on that $8 million mansion down in Florida that piece of shit just bought. So he's got that. He's got a loan shark he's got to pay. He's got lawyers he's got to pay. And not only that, after the lawyers, he's got to pay the stage company whatever they're going to fucking get him for. I hope they fucking get him for the whole 2.2.
Oh, okay. Because I've been seeing a lot on Facebook and that he was announcing it and that, you know, it would actually cost $150,000 a year.
I'm not sure who saw that. I've been a part for a long time. I never heard that.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was hearing it wrong then.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, if you'd like, I could take down your email address. I could send you some things to get started.
Yeah,
you can check them out. Okay.
That's great. And I was just wondering, you know, exactly. Do you guys have a start date for these classes or a syllabus or anything like that?
So I mean, they've actually been occurring for a number of years now. But we kind of meet people where they're at. You know, some people, they've heard these foundational teachings years ago, and they're listening to a lot more advanced things. You know, and they're part of these different classes Apostle has. Like he has a Thursday night class. A lot of people that have been connected for a long time tune into that. He also has a class that just finished this Friday, just actually about 20 minutes ago. It just finished. It was the Ancient Writings class. That's also a pretty advanced one, but you can check them out any time. But I know you're new, so you definitely want to hear these foundational teachings. It's like the heart of what Apostle teaches, like, you know, and everything he teaches, it builds on each other. So we kind of Apostle just meets people where they're at, and we just, you know, send them teachings kind of where they're at, like, you know, just as a beginner, you know, and we want to definitely keep a relationship with you. You can call back in, and we pray for you and things like that, and even help grow your faith even more. You know, so
yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Do you know what kind of degree plan that this college will offer when I decide to enroll?
You know, not.
For anybody that's catching up, this was a phone call, and this was basically I was really drilling them on this fake ass fucking college, and I'm getting in the depths of it right here.
I'm not really part of that discussion. But like I said, there'll be more announcements of that coming later. But for now, it is free, and you will learn so much. But it is.
Well, I guess my question to you is, sir, is if I attend this college, right? Will I be offered any type of degree plan, like transferable degree credits?
Again, sir, I really just let you know it. You know, there's going to be more announcements about that later. You know, once the university is finalized. But as for now, it's just something people mainly participate with virtually.
Okay, well, is this university accredited? That's my question.
So there's going to be more details with that later, sir. It's something that they definitely want to do. It's just the details are being worked out at. But it's going to...
I don't know shit about it, but meanwhile, he's out buying all these fucking mansions, and, yeah. I don't know anything about anything.
Be, a whole university. There's a vision for it. There's many things in the works about it, but who's
going to teach all the classes once the classes start?
So, again, there will be like instructors, for the university, and that's.
Well, yeah. College, okay? Who will the instructors be?
So again, sir, I know you're very, interested,
I'm very interested because this seems like a really good university, and I would just like to ask some questions if I was gonna put my time into it to make sure that I get some transferable credits.
Well, how about this? Instead of,
See where I was going with this? See where I was asking? Yeah, Book of Enoch, good read.
A lot of these things I just got to tune in for. Why don't I send you these teachings just to start with, okay? You can check them out. And if you have any questions, I can give you my my ministry line here. And you can reach back out to me, okay? Let me know what you think. And, just check it out from there. Like you said, if this is something you're interested in, start with the foundational teachings.
Okay.
And then we can go from there, okay?
Okay, I'll look at some of the foundational teachings. What's your phone number? I'll go ahead and call you back if I have any questions.
Sure thing. Give me just 1 second, please.
Yeah, Book of Enoch is a real good read, Storm Rider. Yo, Mikey in the motherfucking house. So where we're at, Mikey, let me give you a catch up. This was a phone call from earlier.
Stop recording podcasts on Zoom. There's a new, better way. Say hello to Riverside.
This was last April. Oh no, this one's a little more recent actually. And what I was asking this guy, Mikey, was about this college mill that they have, right? This fucking full-blown ass college scam that they have. Yeah, 1-800 the glory.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Okay, 734.
Yep.
800.
Yep.
8101.
So 734 800 1301.
Did you say 8101?
1301.
No, that's not correct. I'll say that one more time. So it's actually 734 800 8101.
Okay, 8101. Okay, your name's Jim, you said?
No, it's not. It's Jim.
You said your name is Jim?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Perfect, Jim. Okay. All right, my name's Frank Richardson.
You said Richardson?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, it's James O'Connor. I apologize. It's not Brad. It's James.
Okay. Great. If you have a good email, we could,
And James is a real nice guy, actually. Talking to him, James is a real nice guy. I never really gave him too much of a hard time because he was always real cool and real laid back. And he seems like somebody I'd probably kick back and smoke one with or something if he wasn't in this situation.
Oh, you could. I'm right in front of my computer. You could tell me which ones to look at.
Sorry, say.
Yeah, Mikey, this is Frank the Tank.
You're looking to purchase them?
No, I'm right in front of my computer. I can tell me which writings to look at, and I'll look them up right now in front of my computer.
No, these I actually have to send to you by email. You can't find them online anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Unless you wanted to purchase them, then you could purchase them from our website. But if you want to be part of the program, I could send you some for free.
Oh, you could send them for free? Oh, that's amazing. That's really amazing.
Totally free. Yeah.
Okay, you can use.
But it's amazing, sir. We have people who are doctors and professors and theologians.
Joe Brizo in the motherfucking house.
They've been apart for many years, and they're always so mind blown. They're like, oh my gosh, I learned so much more here than.
I think I know some of the lawyers that work with you. Winners and King Associates. Is that one of the lawyers that works with you?
No, I'm not familiar, and I'm not able to say either, sir. But
okay.
I'm just trying to let you know, like, there's a lot of people that
Forgot
have
about that.
learned a lot in the body of Christ, but when my point is, when they listen to this, it's really increased their understanding. They've learned so much, and so.
Will I have a bit?
Is there a good email I can send these to? That's all I'm trying to say.
Will I have a miracle breakthrough? Because that's what I'm really looking for, is a miracle breakthrough.
I understand. So we're definitely going to keep your family in prayer.
Okay.
You have a prayer team that's going to pray over your.
And what's funny is Winter J. King is on Harold Lewis's fucking docket too. Winters and King actually tried to fucking back out of the case, and the judge said no.
Family, even over you, and we can be praying for you, throughout your learning process and things, and you're really going to grow, sir. Okay, so.
Okay.
Have a good email I can send this to, sir.
Yeah, you could send it to my son because I don't know how to use an email that good. And his name is Alex.
Alex.
Yeah,
okay.
And it's gonna be, his email is Alex.
Okay.
And it's gonna be STRAVONOVICH@gmail.com.
I'm sorry, put it a little slower. So I have STRAV.
Yes, STRAV, V for Victor.
Okay.
ONO.
Okay.
V for Victor. ICH.
Okay.
And that's my son's email. Yes, that's correct. It's a tongue twister.
It's a tongue twister.
Okay. That's cool. Is that your only son, sir? Or do you have other children too?
No, I have 2 more sons.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, what about you? Do you have any kids?
No, not yet. Not for me yet.
Oh, okay. What about Apostle Taylor? Does he have any kids?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. How old are they?
They're older. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's good to hear. That's good that the man of God has children. He should populate the world with as much children as he can.
Like Abraham, right?
Yes, absolutely like Abraham. He should spread his seed. Should spread his wings and spread his seed.
Excuse me?
He should definitely spread his seed because we need more seeds of apostle to populate the earth to spread the word of God.
Okay. All right, sir. You have a nice night. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Shit. All right, so that was James. Oh man. There's some good ones in here too if you guys want to watch them on your own. Oh, this is one where I offered truck driving services.
When you hand someone your logo sticker, you put your brand out into the world.
Unknown caller.
Hello?
Call from Pastor Angel. To accept, press 1. To send
This was the first time Frank came on the scene, was right here. This is Frank's debut, and he was fucking crunk this night.
a voicemail, press 2.
Dude. Oh, man.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, is this Frank? Hi, is this Frank?
Yes, this is Frank.
Hi, Frank, this is Angel.
Okay, Angel is the one. The Angel is the one we saw in the pink shirt this morning. Yeah, no doubt, Nisi. Yeah, the spread the seed comment actually put a red flag for him. But he was trying not to laugh too, though.
Hi, Angel. How are you doing tonight, ma'am?
I'm doing great. How
Angel,
are
you must be an angel sent from God.
Oh, you're so precious.
That's so amazing. Did you get sent to JMMI from God?
Say that one more time.
Did God send you to JMMI since your name is Angel?
I don't know. Sometimes God has a sense of humor.
God has a really good sense of humor sometimes.
He does. So you called in. I was giving you a call back. The line dropped when the young
Frank shows no fucking mercy.
lady was trying to transfer the call. What can I do for you?
Well, it sounded like she put me on hold and then she just didn't come back.
Oh, okay. Were you on hold too long?
Yeah, I think I waited for like 20 minutes.
Okay. Oh, that's odd. Okay. It Maybe something happened with the line. The line, it didn't say that you were on that
Yeah, you guys
long,
must be very busy then for the line to drop like that.
Oh, yeah, we have calls coming in all day.
You guys must have millions of calls because Apostle Taylor's so busy.
Yeah, well, you just actually shut away with God.
Hey, Will I Am Music, don't tell David I'm doing God's work. You will make it to 55, bro.
And so you have all these people praying on the phone, people getting miracles.
What kind of miracles are being happening today?
All kinds. People get healed from all kinds of diseases because God is a miracle worker.
Like what kind of miracles?
Do you need?
What kind of miracles and diseases? I need a miracle today.
Anything. What kind of miracle do you need?
Well, me and my wife, Lisa, we're truck drivers. And the kind of miracle we need today is we want to get more truckloads to carry across America.
Okay. You want to get truckloads to carry across America? Okay.
Yes, baby.
I was telling him that, like, I was asking him, me and my wife, Lisa.
Maybe we could help Apostle Taylor carry his stage.
His stage, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Because he's building a stage. He's building a big stage to go do arena to crusades with.
Right.
When is he going to be doing that?
Oh, when at God's timing. Right now, everything is closed because of COVID, so we're just waiting on God's time.
Well, when will the church? When will COVID be gone? When will the church be open so we could come and help Apostle Taylor?
We don't know yet. Apostle's waiting on God.
Oh, okay. And God gave my wife to me. Her name's Lisa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. She's a slut.
She's a what?
She's a slut. She's a truck driving slut.
Well, you can call the prayer line and say things. I don't know if you really believe in God.
I do. Me and my wife both believe in God.
You should call the prayer line. So if you're calling to do like a prank call.
No, ma'am. This isn't a prank call. I'm being serious.
Okay.
My wife is a truck driver. We both drive truck together.
Okay.
And I'm not saying she is right now, but in her past life she was. Not anymore because she found God and God turned her life around.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what can we pray for you guys? What is it we can pray about?
Me and my wife Lisa, we would like to pick up more truckloads. We would like you to pray for us. That way we could drive for Apostle Taylor's stage.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else?
No, ma'am. That's it.
Okay. All right. Hold on one moment.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm just kind of going in and out a little bit. I may have to call you back.
Oh.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you just fine, ma'am.
Okay, hold on one second.
Chris, my favorite one is where fucking Sahir calls, dude. That one's way better, dude. The one with Sahir where he calls and asks about.
I don't know why
let's see.
Insist on putting me on hold. Damn it. Frank shows no mercy.
He doesn't. Frank shows no fucking mercy. You used to call me.
A big mechanism at Amazon is collecting the voice of your customer. Earn trust of others.
Yeah, this is where Sahir calls. Sahir's a fucking beast too.
Thank you for calling Social Media Ministry. This is Lanissa. How may I help you?
Yes, what is your name?
Lanissa.
Lanissa, how are you doing tonight? I would like to call in for a prayer tonight.
This was one of the other ones Chris called.
Hello?
What's your name, brother?
My name is
okay?
Yes, my name is Sahir.
Okay, hold on 1 second because I can barely hear you.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Sahir, Saheer. Sahir.
Sahir al-Balazad.
H-A-Z-R?
No. S for Sam. A for Apple. H for Hotel. Sahir.
Saheer.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you, Sayer. How you
It's spelled with 2 E's, Tom. Get it right, please. Just kidding.
doing today?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing today?
You know, I can't complain.
That is good. How is your
You know,
family doing today?
They're doing good.
Oh, okay. Okay, and how is the
How about yours?
They're doing very well. I have a couple family members that are sick and not doing well, but they are doing okay for the most part.
Good, good. All right, now you said you were calling for prayer, correct?
Well, yes, I would like to pray for Apostle Taylor because I notice he hasn't been out lately, and I am very praying that he comes out more and that he comes and blesses us with his greatness.
With his greatness. Aw. Well, I tell you what. Now he's been in there for 2 years.
Excuse me, ma'am. Why has he been in Shuttleworth for 2 years? Is there a reason for that? That seems like a long time to stay inside.
It is. I mean, think of it. Most people have been shut away because of COVID too.
Right,
so
right,
but
for 2 years.
With that being said, he's been shut in church for 2 years. Seeking the presence of God.
Yes, but that seems like a long time for shut away. 2 years.
It is a long time.
And just so you guys know, the 2 phone calls you see in here, Frank and Saheer, were done in the same night. These phone calls were done back to back. Just keep that in mind.
And I tell you what, it's only the grace of God. I know for a fact I don't have that grace to do that. I know I sure don't.
Right. And when will the convoy of miracles be happening?
What do you mean where?
Yes, the convoy of miracles. Apostle Taylor has been talking about the convoy of miracles.
Mhm.
And when will that be happening?
I'm confused as to what do you mean where? Now, the video. So you heard him say how he wants to. He's doing this for those that are in disaster states.
Right.
Like, for example, how the southern part of America, how they had to, the states down there were struck by the hurricanes or some aftermath of it.
Right.
But not only that, but it also, he does for Thanksgiving, he also does that for the Convoy of Miracles for those without, necessities for Thanksgiving and even for Christmas. He does that for the...
It's the drive-by convoy of miracles, right, Billy Davenport? He's like, yeah, we drove by it. The convoy drove by it.
Families and for children.
Right. And during the winter storm down in the south in Texas, did Apostle Taylor go help or anything like that with this convoy of miracles? I would like to pray for this convoy of miracles that it happens.
Now hold on. Repeat that because you're breaking up a bit here, buddy.
I would like to pray that the convoy of miracles happens. The trailers with all of the JMMI on the side of it. I would really like to see that happens. I think that a lot of people need help with their hurricanes, yes?
These guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Amen.
We love imperialist Americans.
We were live that night, I think, and somebody was in the chat. Somebody said, I was dropping. You guys were in the chat, and I think that might have been I Am Known was saying something about, hey, tell them you love imperialist America.
You're breaking up again.
Oh, I must apologize.
I told them I love imperialist America.
Hello, can you hear me, ma'am?
Barely hear you.
Try
that one more time.
Is that better?
Yep, much better.
Okay. Well, I would very much like to pray for the convoy of miracles tonight.
Hey, Billy, I'm good you're laughing, man. That's the important part about this is that we get a laugh out of it sometimes too. Yeah, it's serious shit. We know, you kind of told us about your situation, man. But yeah, it's good to laugh at this shit sometimes too, man. And again, this is just to show the inside of a cult member's head, dude. Even though we're not there physically or literally, but it just, when you hear them talk, man, all you got to do is listen. Just listen.
Miracle.
I've been watching David Taylor's YouTube streams, and he's been talking a lot about about the convoy of miracles. Praise be to Allah. You know that He is going to go help people with their many hurricanes and natural disasters, and maybe help some people that don't have any socks, things like that. You know, that those are some things that I have been hearing on the David E. Taylor YouTube channel, and I would like to pray, you know, today that happens. Because I think that it's very important what Apostle Taylor is doing with the convoy of miracles. That's why I called in to pray today, was for the convoy of miracles.
Okay. All right, brother. Well, absolutely.
Praise be to Allah.
Okay.
Did you catch that, Tom?
All right, so we'll put your prayer request in. Amen.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I think some of you guys were there this night. The phone call was being made, and you guys were in the chat as this was happening. So you guys were catching it like improv status, and some of you guys were in the chat saying shit, and I was like, trying to interpret the conversation and shit.
Is there anything that you would like us to pray over for you or your family or anything like that?
Oh, let me think about that one for just a second. I would like to pray that maybe we hit the lottery jackpot, you know, something like that. Because we are very in a tough time right now, and you know, Pastor Taylor says that maybe if we donate to your ministry, we can, you know, maybe that our finances will be multiplied by many. Yes.
Hey,
so
good morning, Alex.
We'd like to donate also to their ministry and maybe get some.
Or Mark, sorry.
Some
good
kind
morning,
of some prayers, you know, from Apostle to our family.
Mark Gilroy, I'd like you to meet Sahir Alabalazad.
Okay, Sahir. Well, we'll definitely pray, you know, that God bless you and that He restores you in all these areas. Amen.
Right. Do you guys pray many times per day? How many times a day do you pray?
Well, how many times do you pray a day?
I pray many times, probably like 3 or 4 times today.
No, you said about 3 or 4 times a day?
Yes, that is correct, man. I wake
awesome.
up I pray when I wake up. I pray when I eat lunch and breakfast. You know, I like to pray many times.
Well, you see, that being said, that right there, you know, that's good. You know, you're seeking God for yourself. That's people.
Yes, it is very good to seek God because you know many people are looking for God.
Tom said here is partnering with Apostle David E. Taylor, my friend. He's going to drive the trucks for him. Beep beep.
People cannot find him. Yes.
I'm sorry?
Yes, it said many people are seeking God right now, and you know it seems like that many people are leading God, you know, people to God the wrong way, and it seems like David Taylor is
Billy Martin in the motherfucking house.
Is a stand-up guy to lead people to God the right way. Yes.
Okay.
I'm guessing that Jesus is Apostle's best friend. Yes. That is what the apostle says, that him and Jesus are homeboys, yes?
Quick revamp. These are calls that I did earlier on. These are some calls. I have a call playlist on my channel. I'm just running through a couple of calls tonight. We were talking about how David's going into permanent hiding, which he is. Then we started doing the phone calls. And this is Angel Jones, I believe. No, this isn't Angel. I can't remember her name. Latanya or something like that. But yeah, this is Sahir, and watch, the questions are going to get a little more uncomfortable for her.
Excuse me?
That's it. I said that Apostle Taylor says on his live stream all the time that he sees Jesus on the daily. Yes, that him and Jesus are homeboys.
No, I wouldn't word it like that, but listen, you're giving up all I heard you.
But the word that Apostle says is that he talks to Jesus all the time. Yes, please ask him many questions.
What brings you to call in here, sir?
I wanted to pray for the convoy of miracles today.
Okay.
Jesus appeared to me and told me to sow a seed, and that I should sow a seed to this ministry because I have been watching your videos.
Right. Okay. Well, I tell you what, you can surely go to the website and do that too. You can go online and do that, you know, if that's really what the Lord Jesus told you.
Oh, okay. Do you guys still take cryptocurrency too?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. How do I donate to cryptocurrency? Because that is my preferred method.
on the website.
Okay.
Everything you need, all the instructions are there for you.
Okay, and will this allow me to talk to
it'll
Apostle
have
Taylor once I
brief
donate?
instructions that'll tell you how to do that, okay?
But once I donate to Apostle Taylor, would that allow me to speak to him directly, or is he too busy of a man to speak to me directly? Because I would like to talk to him and just let him know that he's doing such a wonderful job with his ministry, and anything I can do to help him I would be happy to.
Outside here. Let me ask you this. So, have you ever called to a ministry before, or any prayer line other than this one?
No. Just this one, ma'am.
Okay. So, let me ask you this: if you went to the White House, and you donated a certain amount of money, and they gave you a plug,
right?
Would that cause you to meet the president?
If you painted the White House black, would it be called the Black House or the White House?
I fucking answer that shit. Dude.
We're talking about the White House.
Right. But I'm trying to connect the two similarities, right? But what you're saying is something about the president, but my similarity is my if you paint the White House black, would it still be called the White House?
Yeah, you just have black paint on. That's it.
It would still be called the White House, okay?
Yes.
Okay. And what was your question?
For real answered it.
Okay, well.
What was your question?
That's all.
Oh, you had the question for me. I didn't get to answer it.
That's all the questions I have for you. But I'll tell you what. Like I said, you can go on the website, sir. All you got to do is go back to the YouTube videos that you were watching, and everything's right there for you.
Oh, okay. And then in the cryptocurrency wallet, I can go ahead and donate to that, and then I will be able to talk to Apostle Taylor directly?
No.
Oh, I will never be able to talk to Apostle Taylor directly.
I was really adamant on talking to David.
So, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Because what you have to understand is that, it doesn't matter what place you go to, what church, whatever it is.
Right.
Just because you donate to some place,
right.
It not give you, like a golden ticket.
Oh, so you've seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory then. That is my favorite show, the Golden Ticket.
Speak to someone, then,
I wish I got the Golden Ticket to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I like Golden Ticket. But no, I do not think that.
Exactly.
I do not.
That's probably the only golden ticket that
I do not think that when I pay.
I
do not think when I pay that I get to speak to Apostle Taylor. But I would like to think if I was going to make some sort of generous donation to Apostle Taylor, that he would let me speak to him. Why can't I talk to David Taylor?
Okay. Well, it maybe. I mean, like I said, it's all based upon if the Lord leads him to do that for you.
Is it possible to connect me to who else did I see on his live stream? Michelle Brennan. She seems like she knows a lot about the ministry. Is it possible to speak to her?
No, it's not.
This is where the red flags started going up for her when I started asking about Michelle.
That is too bad. Okay, she seemed like she knows a lot about David Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
How much would I have to pay to speak to Apostle Taylor?
You sound like you know a lot too.
Yes. I'm just curious how you put Apostle Taylor on the same platform as the president. How is that possible? Doesn't the president have to go to school and things like this?
Sire, can you hear me okay?
Yes. But doesn't the president have to go to school and things like that and get a degree to be a president and you compare your apostle to president and that? How does that correct?
Sire, how be it that you're just randomly watching on YouTube and that you decide to call in and you want to do all these extravagant things all of a sudden and that you take that. How did that go? How did that start?
I just figured out what movie was on in the background.
What made you want to do all this?
Well, I see what Apostle is doing. He's doing such a great job. I would like to donate to his ministry. That is all. You have questions for me. I also have questions too. Is it not okay for me to ask questions?
No, we're having a conversation.
Right. But you ask me questions, and then I can't ask you questions. It's like you ask me questions about certain things, and then when I ask a question, you seem like you get a bit offended when I ask you a simple question about your ministry.
What you're asking, sir, it just sounds a little fishy. You have to understand.
What sounds so fishy about this,
Something
man?
just doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
what doesn't sound right?
She started getting red flags after I started asking for Michelle.
I'm sorry?
What doesn't sound right?
Just the questions you're asking just sounds really, really peculiar.
Okay.
If that makes sense, does that make sense to you?
No, not at all. Maybe you can explain it to me a little bit.
I was getting lit this night.
I suffer from a mental disability.
Say that again?
I have Tourette's syndrome.
It's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing about Tourette's. It's a serious thing. I just said it. I just said it just so if I started cussing, like they like, okay, he has Tourette's. But it's not a laughing matter. I shouldn't laugh about it, but it just came to my mind at the time. Yeah.
I have Tourette's syndrome, and sometimes I don't remember things when I say them.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes. I can hear you just fine.
Okay. All right, brother. Well, now, where are you calling from, player?
I am calling from the 314 area code in Chesterfield, Missouri.
Okay. Is that where you're from?
Yes. It is such a beautiful city.
No. That's not where you're from.
Yes.
I told him I lived up by where David
Well, I mean,
lives.
originally, you have a slight accent.
Right. I am from the Middle East. Yes. I am originally from the Middle East. I immigrated to America when I was probably about 10 or 12 years old. Yes. I had to come to America to my secret place because over where I was in the Middle East, it was very, very dangerous, and I had to come over to America to a secret place. And then then my family ended up driving 18-wheelers, beep beep. And yes, we moved from Uzbekistan because it is very, very dangerous there. I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, and we came to America, and my parents drove trucks for a very, very long time.
Beep beep.
That is why I'm here now. My parents made love in the back of a semi, and one thing led to another, and here I am.
That's right. Talking about his sisters.
Right.
Well, there you go.
So I was born in the back of a truck. Yes.
I can't believe they didn't hang up on me after that.
You said you were born in the back of a truck?
Yes, because my parents couldn't make it to the hospital.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you did, Billy Martin. Yeah, dude.
Good grief.
Right. In the back of a semi.
Are you an only child?
What did you say?
Are you an only child?
No. I have like three sisters. I am the only boy out of 4. Yes.
Tom, it really was, bro. This was a whole skit, dude. Hey, and Tom, there was no writing done to this either, bro. This was done live in front of you guys. There was no fucking paper written. There's nothing written. This was on the fly, improv, as you call, I guess is what you call it. This was done on the fly. In the original video, I'm like, dude, I'm putting up my hand to stop the chat because you guys are fucking dropping the funniest shit in the chat for me to say. And I'm trying to get the context in while I'm watching the chat and trying not to laugh my fucking ass off.
Oh, wow.
My sisters are all prostitutes.
It's really
Well, that's terrible.
I'm the only boy out of 4. Yes.
Oh, wow.
My sisters are all prostitutes.
Well, that's terrible.
Yes. We tried to get them connected to the ministry, and it just didn't work. They wanted to continue on.
So okay, now what in the world happened for them to be prostitutes? I mean, they don't just go out wanting to be a prostitute.
I think maybe living on the road was too rough. It was too tough. It was too hard for them, and they just decided to go out and be concubines. And I don't know where they are now. I wish I did, because I would guide them to your ministry, and maybe you guys could help them.
It's so terrible. I'm sorry.
It is extremely terrible. I am very, very worried about my sisters.
Like, okay, let me ask you this: how do you know they're prostitutes?
Oh, because just every so often we will touch base with them, and they just look like they're filthy crack holes, you know? That they look very run down and tired and like streetwalkers. I think that is how we say it where I am from, streetwalkers.
Holy shit, man.
It is very, very sad, yes. I do not like to see my sisters do this to themselves, because they are very beautiful women. It's just that they would lay off the drugs and, the street walking. They would be just fine. They would probably lead normal, happy lives. But for some reason, they chose to be concubines. I don't like to call them whores. I like to call them concubines.
Okay. Well, we're certainly going to be praying for them then, too.
That would be very great, because I think they need a lot of prayers.
That would have been a good one. Tom be like, my sisters are doing OnlyFans page, my friend. How can I get them off of the fans only?
Many prayers. Well, you have a very nice evening, and thank you for taking my call, ma'am. It has been a pleasure speaking with you, and I will be sure to go online and leave you a hefty donation for the Apostle David E. Taylor.
Yeah, so the originality of those calls, man, I think you guys were actually watching as that shit went down that night, which was really fucking fun. But Billy, I have some more. I have a playlist on my channel, and it's all phone calls, man. It's all phone calls. Some of them are funny, some of them aren't. Some of them are, I recommend you listen to Frank the Tank. I recommend Frank the Tank because he's an absolute fucking madman. He's an absolute fucking madman, and Frank does not give a shit. Alex has some sort of morals, but Frank has none. Frank doesn't care, dude. Frank does not care. I found out David's title Florida was in Clearwater, Florida. So guess who I decided to call? I called his fucking title company. Started asking some really tough questions. Like, oh, sorry, well, we just don't know about that, sir. I'm like, hey, isn't Clearwater, Florida the home of Scientology? Shut yeah. Dude, come on, man. It's like David's doing business with a fucking title company in fucking Clearwater, Florida. Yeah, she was ready to get off the phone a long time ago. Yeah, man. I'm going to go and wrap it up there. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 8 Central, man. And any questions, comments, concerns, you guys leave them below. We were supposed to be talking about David E. Taylor going into permanent hiding, which he really is, guys. I'll close it up with that. David, he is going into permanent hiding. He can no longer sustain his cult any longer. If anybody's seen the videos recently of the people that he's sending out to do his bullshit videos and his reruns and come out and slay in the spirit and all this other crap, that's just them attempting to recruit members and show that there's still some kind of operation going on, but there's not, man. There's really not. This is the end of a cult, you guys. We're seeing it. David, he probably will go into fucking permanent hiding, right? But he ain't gonna outrun a fucking federal lawsuit, y'all. He is not gonna outrun a federal lawsuit. There's no fucking way. He's gonna have to pay that goddamn lawsuit, but he's still got the IRS to worry about too. He's got 3 fucking different names that he's trying to file under that I'm fucking still filing on fraud. So he's got that to worry about. He's definitely shitting his fucking pants with whatever's going on in his life right now with us because he knows we're watching him. And that's fine, David. We want you to know that we're watching you. David, there's no vigilantism either, guys. Let's leave David alone. Let him fucking do his bullshit, right? I know there's a lot of you in Florida, and that's cool. But let's just keep your distance. These people aren't safe. They're not safe people. They're dangerous, all right? Let David act erratic. That's fine. The more erratic he acts, the better for us. But again, David is going into permanent hiding, you guys. That's where David's going to go from here is permanent hiding. So with that being said, man, y'all have a good evening. Thanks for stopping in and enjoying the show with us tonight and, talking through some of this stuff. And, Billy, dude, I'm glad you got a good laugh, man. I'm glad you got to laugh tonight, man. I really am. That makes me happy, dude. I'm glad you got a laugh out of it with what you told us. Yeah, man. That's important, dude. It's important that you get a laugh out of this, too. We can talk about serious shit, too, but it's also important that you laugh, dude. So, with that being said, y'all have a good evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central, where your opinion will still be a fucking lie.